What's up guys, Doomlink here and welcome to another modern video on the channel. Before we continue, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, let me know in the comment section below what you thought of the video. Thank you for hitting 7,000 subscribers. That's a huge milestone, so really appreciate all the support. Now we're on the countdown to 8,000. So I've been having some pretty good time with Neon Dynasty in the modern format, and today we're going to be playing some more Neon Dynasty cards. And I think I got one here for you today that's a little bit slept on, one of my sleeper picks for the set. I don't hear a lot of people talking about it, and it's the card you see on your screen, Michiko's Reign of Truth. Now, back in my day, I'm sitting on my rocking chair over here, in Modern, we used to play a lot of Affinity. This was when Mox Opal was still legal. Cranial Plating was one of the most dominant cards in the format. I know it's hard to believe. But this is effectively, think of it as 2 shots of Cranial Plating, but you don't have to equip the turn that you play it. So, for example, if you have a fast start that involves multiple 0-mana creatures or 0-mana cards plus Springleaf Drum or something along those lines, you can just hit them on turn 2 with Michiko's Reign of Truth, which you weren't always able to do with plating. I guess you had Mox Opal and Springleaf Drum for mana, so you maybe could do it in those cases, but... And the other nice thing about Michiko's Reign of Truth is that even after the first 2, activations of giving your effectively Cranial Plating, you still get a big creature, which is really good with Saga into Shadowspear, because you get another big thing to put a Shadowspear on. So I think this card's really powerful. I'm really excited to try it out, and this particular deck list, I know we just played an Affinity deck a couple of days ago, but this one is much, much, much more aggressive. The other deck was kind of like playing more towards a long game with a bunch of card draw spells and Urzas and more 4-drops. This is just as low to the ground as possible and just trying to get people dead. So because of that, we're playing a lot more 1-drops. We have Esper Sentinel, Gingerbrute, which is a haste creature that also offers some form of evasion, which is really good with Reign of Truth and Plating. We have Signal Pest, same thing, evasive 1-drop. Vault Skirge, evasive 1-drop. You notice a theme here. And then we're also playing the full 8 copies, again, 4 Cranial Plating, 4 Michiko's Reign of Truth, 2 Steel Overseer. I had Tempered Steel at first, and I thought I was, kind of smart for trying out Temper Steel. And then I remembered about this little card called Lurrus, and if your deck can play Lurrus, you probably should. So we're deciding to go with a Lurrus build and playing Steel Overseer. The rest of the deck here, we have some removal spells, Portable Hole, also an artifact, which helps your artifact count for Saga and Michiko's. And then we also have Springleaf Drum. I think this is the most important card in the deck. You'll notice that we're not playing a second color, and that's because I want to have access to more utility lands. So you could hypothetically maybe try a blue-white version of this with the new Springleaf Drum that we played on Monday, which is Moonsnare Prototype. But I think you'll see when we get to the mana base, when you're playing a 1-color deck, you get access to more utility lands. And then the full complements of Memnite Thopters, and then 1 Welding Jar just for those spots where you sometimes want to get it off of the Urza Saga. And then, speaking of Urza Saga, we have 4 copies, obviously, best card in the Affinity deck. And then we have 4 copies of Inkmoth Nexus, which is a card that you don't see in a lot of Affinity decks. But remember, we're playing 4 Cranial Plating and 4 Michiko's Reign of Truth, so I really think Inkmoth Nexus goes a long way in this build. And then we get some other utility lands here. You could play just basic planes instead of these, but you'll notice we're playing with Wear Terror on the sideboard, so I wanted to support that. And then 1 of each Eiganjo, they're free rolls, might as well play them, and then a couple of basic planes along with the Sacred Foundry. That is the main deck, again, hyper-aggressive, low to the ground. In the sideboard, we got some dispatches when we need additional removal spells against things like Primeval Titan, some other, faster aggressive decks like Burn, Prowess, Death Shadow. Ethersworn Canonist here, mostly for Cascade. I realized after the fact that Canonist actually doesn't stop Shardless Agents, so I don't think it's the right Cascade hate to be playing. Void Mirror is kind of awkward with Memnite and Ornithopter. Chalice, same thing. You can play the Chalice after you play all your zeros, but I think you want a Cascade hate spell. I don't think the Canonist is the best one, so probably best to find something better than that. 2 Lion Sashes here for the graveyard-based strategies, 3 Wear Tears for Hammer Time, and then a Pithing Needle for control decks, Planeswalkers, Hammer, all that stuff. Soul Guide Lantern for the graveyard decks, and then a nice little one of fun of here, Sunbeam Spellbomb, just in case we play against Burn. I don't know if it's actually good, but you can imagine if you get to loop Sunbeam Spellbomb with Lurrus, you're probably in a good spot. Might be worth something, might be worth being something different, but that is the deck list. Again, this is, very reminiscent of a deck you know, a modern Affinity deck that is near and dear to my heart. It's a deck I played for the longest time before Mox Opal got banned. Rest in peace, Mox Opal. But we are going to give it a shot here. So without further ado, I will see you back here in just a little bit for round number 1. All right, round number 1, Michiko, Mono White Michiko Affinity. Jegantha the Wellspring, huh? Sand needs a Springleaf Drum. I think I'm going to ship it. I don't want to keep a hand with only one Manosaurus. Okay, the sand plays. So, if they're Giganthing, I should assume Tron, right? Put back the second Gingerbrute, I think. I'm going to keep the Portable Hole in case they lean on map. So now I could just go Nexus, Drum, Thopter, Gingerbrute, and then if they map, I can Portable Hole. I go like this. Opponent's probably just going to think for hammer. Patchwork Automaton. What's Patchwork Automaton? That one I'm not sure what it does. The Brute. You ever get attacked by a gingerbread cookie? Couldn't be me. Is this what we're doing? I guess. Hear me out. Asmo, Dragon Spark will be at Cat Oven and Oni Cult Anvil. See, I thought about Cat Oven in those decks, but the thing is, like, each Cat Oven loop, I guess it's kind of like the Cat Oven loop gives you 2 activations, because you're getting 1 trigger off of the artifact, but you're also getting a damage out of the cat, so it's kind of like 2 activations, or 2 triggers, as it were, even though it's not directly 2 triggers, if you get what I'm saying. Does that make sense? It's like, you're getting 1 trigger, but... I think Anvil is too slow. Cat Oven is reasonable, though. What's this? We riding dirty. General Ferris Rockerick. Should I fire up the Nexus? No, I don't think so. I think the Nexus is kind of bad to fire up. Because at least if they block, I could still play the Lurrus. I don't really feel great about this game, though. I could have just played the Lurrus, but I wanted to, like, maybe try to wait to play the Lurrus until I got some value out of it. Maybe that's not a good idea, though. To self-working Cat Oven. You can only use it on your turn, though, right? Make sure I understand what this card does. What is it called? Can somebody exclamation point card the thing? I don't actually know what it's called. Something Anvil. Is it Oni Cult? Is that what it is? Oni Cult Anvil. BR. One or more artifact you control leave the battlefield during your turn. During your turn, make a 1/1. And it only triggers once each turn? Yeah, no. No. If it didn't only trigger once each turn, yeah, I'm in, but... that shit only triggers once per turn? There's no way that card's good. Alright, well, we need to find a Cranial Plating. We do have 8 of them. But until we find one, we are not looking great. Could have plunked them. Oh no, I can't because they can block with the Rider. Yeah. Cat Oven doesn't want the turn. Yeah, but like the Anvil costs 2 mana, and also the cool thing about Cat Oven is you get to put Oven in your deck for free because you have Saga. Whereas, like, you don't get to put this thing into your deck for free. You know, like, you just put 1 of it into your deck and you're just chilling. I think it's different. They killed the Lurrus. I guess I'll jump. Yeah, you can sacrifice any artifact to drain. You only trigger on the 30th of February in a full moon eclipse. 2 mana and 2 cards. Right, but what I'm saying, Totes, is the oven you get to put into your deck for free. Like, you don't actually have to, you know, put a bunch of ovens into your deck. You just put one into your deck with your sagas. I'm at 8. Well, I think we're going to lose this game. I could do some chump blocking, but... You just, like, get up. I know you do. I know you do. I do too. I feel like we're going to get burned out. Yeah, looks like we're getting burned out. Can win, I might have lethal. How about now? I assumed I was dead when they tribal flames my face last turn. Alright, dispatch is good. Canonist, Lion Sash. None of this stuff is good, right? I don't really want the Sunbeam Spellbomb. I think I'm gonna cut Esper Sentinel. Sentinel's bad, right? I think so. Their deck's just all creatures. I could also cut Overseer, but I think Overseer is good on the play. Maybe I could do, like, 2 Sentinels in a jar. Let's try that. If I had a man up, I could have gained 3. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have played that Signal Pest. I didn't think about that. I always forget that Gingerbrute can do that. 4 lands. I get to go turn 1 Vault Skirge, turn 2 Saga Michikos. I'm gonna keep this. Like, this hand looks kind of weird, but it has Saga. I don't know. I think this hand's good, right? What do you think, chat? I'm gonna keep it. I don't know if it's right, but obviously the 4 lands is kind of tough. But like having Michiko and Saga, I think it's okay. This thing pumps off of artifacts and enchantments, so it pumps off of itself and the Saga. Which is kind of dope. Ooh. Lit. P-hole seems mid in the matchup. They had Kavu. I guess I don't know how much more they have besides Kavu, but... See, this is why this card's so powerful. If you play a 1-drop, it's turn 2... Even if you don't have an extra, like, you don't have a drum or anything like that, turn 2, it's just plating plus equip. You know? It's so good. Yeah, they had the bolt, which sucks, but... Rude. Good hand to try early on, you learn something about the deck, yeah. I mean, I think this card is powerful enough to keep a hand like this. Like, any hand that has 1-drop plus Saga plus Michikos is, I think, has to be good enough. Tilt. Tilt, tilt, tilt. Alright, 4. This is less good. I guess we get a 3/3 next turn. Hopefully they play a Kavu. Come on, just play a Kavu. They're not going to Tribal Flames one of my 1/1s, right? They have Fire Ice in their deck? Really? Since when does Zoo play Fire Ice? I feel like I got cheated. I feel like I've been cheated. Zoo doesn't play Fire Ice. Come on. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that shit. No shot. I don't care about that card. Alright, maybe I do. They want to see... Tradesies? Cool thing is if they trade for Michikos, then I can just cast the good half with Lurrus. This card with Lurrus is so good. So good. That's like part of the reason why I wanted to play this card. It's like you get the first two chapters. They kind of have to kill it on the backside because it's just such a huge threat. And then if they do kill it, you can start just like browning them with Lurrus. I think I might just get super aggressive here. 4, 5, 6. I guess it's still not lethal. Yeah, this is fine. You think play 1? Well, I guess playing 1 puts them to 2, and that means even if they play a blocker, it's still lethal. Whereas now if they play a 3-mana blocker, well, I guess they're going to get a token off of this anyways, but... I mean, the aggressive line is just play both, put them to 1 and force them to have a thing for the Vault Skirge, but... I mean, they still can't really can't win this game anyways. Alright, game 3. They have a lot more spells in their deck than I thought. I don't know, maybe I want the Sentinels. You know what card's really bad against Fire Ice on the draw is fucking Steel Overseer. What if I just go all Sentinels, no Overseers in the draw? Sash over P-hole. What's up, Jimmy? You want to cut the portable hole, huh? I guess Sash could get big if the game goes long. If they kill all my stuff, I just get like a giant Sash. We could try 2 Sash. You want to cut 2 portable hole? Yeah, they probably don't have that many 2-drops, right? Do you think they play Ragavan? You want to do Jar? Do you want to cut like this? Do Jar 2 Sash? Let's try that. I mean, even if they have Ragavan, I have so many 1/1s for it. I don't really care about Ragavan that much. This hand sucks. Okay, this hand's dope. I can put back this fucking portable hole. This hand's really good. This hand loses to Fire Ice, I guess, but... Alright, chat, Preach. Please don't Fire Ice me. Please don't Fire Ice me. Please don't Fire Ice me. How many lands do I play? 50? Play 17 lands. Please don't Fire Ice me. 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 Just play a Kafu. Just play a Kafu. Don't Fire Ice me, bro. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Oh. Well, that's also fine. We have... Ooh. Wish I had that on turn 1, but... I think I'm just going to kill it now, so I can play the plating and beat down. Yeah, I'm just going to kill it now. Guess I should have played this first, but... I was going to get destroyed by Force of Vigor anyways. Imagine if they had Force of Vigor. Can you imagine if they had Force of Vigor? I could never win this game. Oh, man. Oh, my God. If I got forced that turn. Shardless Agent. Into Helix, huh? Okay. Okay, that's actually not a bad draw, because I can pressure with the plating and hold up the Saga activation. Yeah. I'm not gonna... Oh, yeah, well, I guess if they don't block, I'll make the token main phase. They probably have to block, though, right? Yeah. Cranial Plating. We're playing Cranial Plating like it's 2000 and... whatever year the Cranial Plating was good in. 2018? Why do I have a bad feeling they have Gingerbrute Force this turn? 1971. Yeah, I know, right? They could have Path. I really just want to Shadowspear them, though. I should make a token here, but I'm not going to. This is the greedy line. Did you ever think I was not going to take the greedy line? I guess this sucks that they have Path, but... Alright, well, they're dead. Look, I took the greedy line, okay? It's fine. I just wanted to get greedy. I didn't say it was a good line. I said it was the greedy line. God, this song is so good. This song just brings me back. Alright, I'll take 3. 26. They're not conceding, huh? And they're at 2? They're just plating up the Ornithopter, right? You prefer Canister's music, huh? Well, I'm sorry. Do we YOLO? Or are they gonna... I'm gonna tap my construct. Okay, well, now I definitely attack with both. Wait, they didn't pay. Well, if I attack with both and they have a removal spell, they get to kill the Sentinel for free. So I guess attack with both is bad. Okay, well, they should have let me go to attacks. Okay, resolves. No attacks. Do I Lurrus or do I Pest? I think I just Pest, right? Pest, move the plating here. And then if they play a spell main phase, they just give me a card. Yeah, there I go. Might not be crazy to play different mana base to move plating instant speed. Yeah, the problem is if you get Besaju'd, you don't, like, if, let's say you just cut planes for Concealed Courtyard, which is, like, pretty reasonable, then you lose a lot of access. Like, if you get Besaju'd and you don't have enough lands to search for, it can get pretty bad. Get kind of dicey that way, so... Alright, they have a red-green mana up. What could they possibly have? The answer is probably nothing. They could have Nature's Claim. I don't know. I should have shoved with everything. Oxidized. Get Oxidized like it's 2005. I feel kind of bad playing Lurrus because of how much I hate it, but no lands. Okay, this hand has 2 lands. Put back the second Memnite. Keeping the Ornithopter is better if I find a plating. I guess I have the Ginge. This is good, I think. Jeskai Prowess is favored versus Shadow? Is it? Alright, Nexus. Drum. I'm gonna play these out in case they have Eidolon. Maybe I'm supposed to save the portable hole for Eidolon? It's kind of close. Lava Spike. It's a really good thing I decided to put a Sunbeam Spellbomb in my sideboard, huh? I still can't win this game, but, you know. That's a different story. I'm at 11, huh? Maybe I should have picked up Lurrus last turn, now that I think about it. I'm going to try not to crack this fetch. They're at 14. Alright, 7. Am I dead? Probably dead. Okay, I'm definitely not cracking the fetch now. Oh. Well, now... Oh, this is actually sick, right? Because now I can just go Michiko's Reign of Truth and hold up the Gingerbrute sack, right? I think that's my best plan. Because I have 4 mana. So I can go tap these... Oh, wait, is the Nexus lethal? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is. But the problem is I have to crack the fetch and go to 6 and go shields down on Gingerbrute. I have lethal, but if they have 2 3-damage spells, because obviously they don't have a charm and a 3-damage spell because they would have killed me, but they definitely could have 2 3-mana spells, right? If I go for it and they don't have 2 3-damage spells, then they have to, like, bolt a Nexus, which is pretty good for me. Because then I still get to keep the Michikos for next turn. I'm going to try and bait them, cracking the fetch first, see if they fall for the bait. Because now if they cast 2 spells, I can just sack the Gingerbrute. Well, we don't necessarily lose to removal, right? Like, okay, let's say, for example, their hand is 1 burn spell and, like, a brick, a creature, or another land. Then they're, like, forced to kill the Nexus, right? No, I lied. This is bad. I lied. This is bad. I'm just gonna do it this way. Because we get to go to 9. Yeah, I think this is better. I think I like this better. They don't have main deck deflecting palm. Come on. I think this is a good line. So we 9 them, hold up the Gingerbrute sack. Also, now they're at 4. They have 3 Sunbig Canyons. So if they cast 2 burn spells end of turn and I gain 3 life, they might not be able to play enough spells to kill me. Right? You know what I mean? Okay, well, they just sack Canyon. That's good. It's a good sign. Alright, I respond. Easy. Easy clap. That was a sick game. Alright, Sunbeam Spellbomb, get in! How do we feel about Ethersworn Canonist against Burn, chat? What do you think? It's not that good, right? I don't think so. I don't know why I have a Sunbeam Spellbomb in my sideboard, but I do. This card is horrendous against Burn of the draw. Just gets blazed. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. Like, a 2-mana 2/2 that just, like, dies to blaze and doesn't have a huge impact in the game. What's up, Bajan? Like, I think I like all my cards. Could trim on Signal Pest, maybe. Well, Sash doesn't actually gain life. You know, it's not actual Scavenging Ooze. I can see a couple dispatches, but I don't want to overload on creature removal too much, because they only have 12 creatures. I think I'm going to trim a Signal Pest and just bring in 2 dispatch and call it a day. I think I like this. I don't want a ton of dispatches, but I want to be able to answer Eidolon. The sand, unfortunately, does not have a 0-mana creature. So what is best case scenario with this hand? Saga? Oh, assuming I don't draw a 0-mana creature, right? Saga, Drum, pass. Turn 2, Saga, Skirge, Sentinel? That's not even that good, right? I don't even think that's that good. I'm gonna ship this. The sand's not really better. It's arguably worse. But I'm not going to go to 5. Hmm. Okay, it's at least a thing. It's a legal card. Playing the Ornithopter in case they have Eidolon. Searing Blaze. Okay, this is not going well. Not going well. Exile Rift Bolt. I think I'm going to choose no blocks. Seven, which is effectively 4 because they have the Rift Bolt. Well, I think my only chance... Actually... I'm going to get a little aggressive here. I'm going to get hyper-aggressive, because I think I kind of have to. Probably did anyways, but... Spell I'm going to get there. Well, I'm going to get Shadowspear if they don't kill me. But, probably did. Cool. Sweet. Game 3. Overseer is a little bit better on the play. I really don't like these dispatches on the play. I'm going to go Overseer on the play. I don't know if it's good, but it's high upside. Maybe even on the play it's bad. It's tough. It is better on the play for sure, but... Alright, I'm gonna keep this. I'm not in love with this hand, but I have Vault Skirge Plating. I mean, this hand's good, it's just slow, you know? Like, this hand has a lot of good cards in it, it's just kind of slow. That's the problem. Yeah, I know. We thought about Canonist, but it's just so bad if they have Searing Blaze. It's kind of not where you want to be. Alright, I'm gonna high roll this Steel Overseer. And then if they don't have Searing Blaze, they probably lose. I guess they could have Smash, but... The really good thing about playing the Overseer main phase is they're incentivized to kill it now, and we just get the plating, equip the Vault Skirge. That's why I did it this way. We actually kind of ranched them by doing it this way. What's up, Rondon? It's like, the Steel Overseer was the bait. Now we can make a Saga token and P-hole the Goblin Guide, which is kind of cool. And they have to hold up removal for this, so they lose. Could have Smash too, I guess, but... It has been a hot minute. How you doing? Alright, so let's go... I'm just going to Portable hold the Goblin Guide and then go to attacks. Probably going to cast Skullcrack, right? Well, if they cast Skullcrack, they can't win. I'm at 10 and they have 2 mana. They can't kill me next turn. I guess they could have Deflecting Palm. When I go to 8, but then I'm at 8 and they have 2 mana. They would need 3 1-mana spells to kill me, right? Like, example, if they... I'm just going to let them take 5. I'm just going to pass priority, because I think if this hits, the game's over. Alright, so I'll make a token mate. Yeah, they can't win. I don't think. I don't think they have outs. I'm at 10, they have 2 mana. Deflecting Palm and Lifelink makes you take not damage. No, that's incorrect. because Deflecting Palm is redirecting from... Deflecting Palm deals the damage, so it's preventing this damage, and Deflecting Palm is dealing the damage, not the Vault Skirge. So let's go... make a mana. All I need to do is just get lethal without making one of these 10 power. Let's get Shadowspear. Yeah, this should be game. I could play a Memnite, right? Yeah. And then go to attacks. This plays around... I don't even know what this plays around, but now I have 2 lifelink creatures, so... they're dead. Alright, 2-0 chat, let's go. This hand has no white mana. God, I would trade any card in this hand except the Ornithopter for a Springleaf Drum, and I would snap keep this hand. If any one of these 5 cards was a drum, I would 100% keep this hand. As is, I don't think I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna go to 6. It should be on the String Decker now. Yeah, right there. This hand is not exciting, but I don't know. It's got some creatures. It's fine. They revealed Lurrus. And we also revealed Lurrus. Just for Italian guy. What's up, buddy? Back wrong Eiganjo. Well, I kept this one because if I just draw if I draw like 3 lands in a row, I want to use this, right? Not sexual. Dude, I kind of want to block. I don't know. I just have the read. They don't have a land. I'm blocking. Fuck it. I'm blocking. It's not a good block, but... oh, let's go! Sometimes you just have the read, chat. And now I don't even have to play the portable hole. I can just play past. Because I have 2 blockers. That's what we call the read. We call that the read. Not the Reed Duke, but the read. You just gotta stare into your opponent's soul, and you just know they don't have a land. God, I haven't eaten dinner yet. I'm so hungry. It's called the Luis, is it? Alright, they're gonna force me to trade with the Sentinel. It's fine. Oh, they're just not gonna attack. What? Oh, they have a second Ragavan? Sure. Sure. I accept. Did I just Lurrus that? They're down 2 heats. Let's do it. I'm down. I'm down to just Lurrus them. Ship of the turn, huh? Okay. Well, now I can just take other game actions. I want to wait to play the Lurrus until I can get the Sentinel back. I know I could have gotten back Memnite, but kind of would rather just wait to get Sentinel back. Because the rest of my hand is good enough where I can force them to use removal on other things anyways. Right, like they have to kill this, and I think this is fine. Did I try for Mana Traders this month? No, not yet. It's Legacy, right? I just don't have time, man. Like, the days that I'm not streaming... They bolted the Pest? The days that I'm not streaming, I'm recording YouTube videos, and then, you know, working 8 to 5, all that stuff. The only day I really have off is Sunday. But I'll probably play some matches this Sunday. I don't know with what, but I saw there was a sweet lands deck that I think won a challenge. Look at this. Whip. I'm just going to make them cast every removal spell, and then I'll play Lurrus. Alright, sure. Steel Overseer has been bolted. Finally found a land. I guess that's going to be black mana for Thoughtseize. Or I guess they just hold up Drown, maybe? After going against like 7 straight Murktide decks I gave up on Legacy? Yeah. Seems kind of tough. So they 100% have Drown. This is really awkward. If I go Shadowspear equip, they just Drown. If I play Lurrus, they Drown, take 3. I think that this turn I actually have to play Lurrus because I need to get some. I need to push some damage in with the Scourge. So I need to force the Drown on the Lurrus. It sucks, but they have to shock and I get in 3 more damage. It's not the end of the world. They've already gone through 2 heats, 2 bolts. Less likely they have an answer for this. Doomsday in Legacy. Do people play Murktide Region in Doomsday? That'd be kind of cool. Was Animate Nexus to force action and re-eval M2? Or re-eval? The problem with animating Nexus to force action is if they kill my Nexus, I don't have a land to play the Lurrus, right? I guess I have the Drum if they kill the Nexus, but they just don't kill the Nexus, right? They just take 4 poison. 5 poison? No, 4. Yeah, it's not, I don't think it's that good. I mean, I'm still probably going to win if they don't have a 5th red removal spell, right? I guess it's so likely they do at this point, but should have played the Drum first. Oh, I screwed up. I meant to cast the Portable Hole. Whatever, it's fine. I definitely meant to cast the Portable Hole. I floated a white mana and I accidentally clicked... Okay, well, they just didn't have the removal spell, so... Okay, so playing against Grixis Shadow. How do we feel about Lion Sash against Shadow? It's slow. It's probably too slow, right? What's bad? Overseer is probably bad. I think I like Dispatch and Lantern. And I want to cut the Overseers, maybe some Gingerbrutes. Like Sash versus Shadow and Blue-White Stoneblade. The thing is, in those decks, you have more access to more mana. This deck only has 17 lands, so it's like, Sash is... you really only want to bring in Sash when they're, like, reliant on their graveyard. I mean, I guess the Shadow deck is kind of, but... we could cut all the Gingerbrutes and try 1 Sash. No, I kind of want to keep 1 Gingerbrute to Saga for. I think I'm going to do this. Don't we want Canonist? No, I don't think so. They just kill Canonist and play other spells, right? Like, Canonist is good if they don't have removal, but usually if they don't have removal, you're winning anyways, right? I wanted Ethersworn Canonist for Living End, But the problem with living it is they also have Shardless Agents, so it's probably not that good. The fact that, dude, it's so tilting that Ethersworn Canonist doesn't stop Shardless Agent. That's so tilting. Yeah, it's probably not good. I actually forgot about that. And I play a shit ton of Ridos, and I still forgot about that. Yeah, well, I mean, Chalice is awkward because you have a lot of zeros, but I guess you can just dump your zeros before you play the Chalice. Yeah, I guess Void Mirror is the same thing, but... I think in general, Void Mirror is a little bit better because it's a lot better against Force of Vigor, and because this version is a little bit more all-in than the other versions of Affinity that are playing like Urza, Urza and Thought Monitor and all this stuff, they're like, this deck is really all-in. It's a lot weaker to Force of Vigor than most of the other Affinity decks. So. I think I'm going to lead Lantern? Because I kind of want the Lantern to resolve. I don't know if that's right, but... Yeah, but the thing is, Bajan, you can just play your zeros before you play the Void Mirror, right? Alright. I'm just gonna have 6. Assume they take Dispatch. It's gonna suck if they have explosives. Oh, battery change. I guess I'll fill up the tank too. Battery change, battery change. Back the way I used to. Slap a Greaves on a Canonist. Lightning Greaves. Stereofull problem against Void Mirror is going to be... Yeah, exactly, right. You dump your hand and then you play the Void Mirror. Yeah, that's true. I haven't seen it in a ton of Hammer lists, but I have seen it in Scales, yeah. I've seen it in a couple Hammer lists, but... Wait, they took a Signal Pest? What the shit? Why did they take a Signal Pest? I'm so confused. Shitty thing is they probably have a Bolt here, so if I play this and they kill this, I don't actually get anything off of the... Oh no, I can play Pest first. Yeah, I can play Pest first. Right. I mean, if they have 2 removal spells, this is awkward, but... Just gonna play my cards. And hope they don't have 2 removal spells. Spell Pierce! Spell Pierce! Kind of surprised they brought in Spell Pierce. It's like pretty bad against Saga. I guess it's good against Hole and Dispatch, but... It's fine against Plating too, I guess. Alright, what are we doing? If they attack, I'll probably block and then sack the Lantern. Because I kind of want to sack the Lantern this turn anyways. Well, actually, if I sack Lantern and then go to cast Dispatch and they have a removal spell, it's kind of bad. Yeah, just take a hit. Yeah, I'll just take a hit. Also could wait for a Croxa. Like, if I sack and they Croxa me post-combat, it's really bad. What do we got? What do we got, opponent? Doom Sleeper's in the chat. Speaking of Doom Sleeper, what? The artist never got back to me about the new emotes. Because I had sent the commission out. Alright. Alright. What's our best draw here? I don't even know. It's not a terrible draw, but I don't know if it's good enough. It's not awful. I probably have to sack this turn. Probably have to sack. I'll wait till they attack. Yeah, I don't know. The artist had never... I think the last time I talked to them was January 10th. And they said... Oh, February 22nd. Okay, so next week. This game is not going well. Yeah, Doom Hype. What did we do? I did a Doom Garbage Time, and we did a Doom Business. Those are the two new emotes. I gave the artist full creative freedom. I did not even give them an idea. I just said, you know, the emotes that they've been doing have been pretty good, so I trust their judgment. No Master Duel? What do you mean? Look, it's not my fault when my opponents, you know, are 9 minutes behind me. It's not my fault. Can't blame me for that. There's nothing I can do about that. Death Shadow and blue-black floating. Why did they float blue-black? The hell? What's going on here? Opponent, please! Opponent, stop torching my time! Got a deck in mind for the Xyz event? Probably just Hellblitch. You just play fully powered Hellblitch. The thing I hate about those events, Parathian, is like it just no matter what the extra deck stipulation is, just play Eldritch. Pure Zodiac, yeah, Pure Zodiac is good too. They wanted to Lurrus but changed mine. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, for the Xyz event, you could probably play Zodiac. I wonder if there's a way. There's probably a way to. Do they have a Link event too? Because if there's a Link event, you could probably just play Zodiac Tri Brigade. But I'm just gonna play Eldritch. Well, do you know when those events are happening? I haven't seen anything. Could Numeron people? I'm not gonna Numeron people. Come on, this hand's cracked. Holy shit, this hand's insane. Ooh, can we get some Doom Shisas in the chat? Oh, it's tomorrow? Maybe I'll try and stream it. Do you know what time it starts? Is it like an all-day thing? God, this hand is broken. It's a week long. Oh, so it starts tomorrow. Okay. Can you just, like, can you keep entering? What's the prize structure on those? Why would you play this deck? Is it just the worst hammer deck? I'm gonna ban you, P-Sams. Monk of Guns in the chat. You assume you missed the deck? So it's funny, Dylan. What happened was, yes, you did miss the deck. Match for League 1, I played against Belcher, got destroyed. Played against Neoform, lost game 1, scoop match, joined the new league. Queued into the same Neoform player, scoop match, joined the new league. Won my first 2 matches very easily against Fairdex. Queued into Neoform again, match 3, scoop match. And then the next 2 matches I very easily won. So I went 4-1 in that league. 4-0, 8-0. Only loss was scoop match to Neoform. It was great. Oh, you know what? I fucked up. I should have targeted the Memnite because I wanted to force them to kill the Memnite instead of the Sentinel. Yeah, this is bad. Okay, well, I don't have a removal spell anyways. Let's stay at Fatal Push, but yeah, what I should have done was tap the Sentinel and targeted the Memnite to force the removal spell on the Memnite, because I'd rather keep the Sentinel in play if they didn't want to take 6. You know what I mean? So I messed up. I messed that up. Alright, well, they just didn't have the removal spell, so we don't know what the prizes themselves are yet. Oh, is that they're gonna do that after downtime? I assume that's why maintenance is... Well, no, maintenance is on Thursday. Right? I think maintenance is on Thursday. Get a limited time currency that we trade for stuff. What? I don't get it. Limited time currency that we trade for stuff? What do you mean? How exactly does the event work? Do you join with, like, a deck that you don't have cards for? Like a rental service kind of thing? Alright, I'll target the right creature this time. Go to combat. I could equip Drum, but it's so likely they have a drown here that I'd rather just pick up Lurrus. I wonder if they drown the Sentinel and just take 6 for shadow purposes. No, they're gonna kill the Memnite. Alright, take 1. Here you go. To know myself. Are y'all talking about Canadian hockey right now? You want to know how much I know about Canadian hockey? That much. A big fat 0. Instead of just getting legacy packs like on ladder, you eat some tokens for wins, losses, you then spend those tokens in the shop. Am I a Cowboy? Yeah, I am a Cowboys fan. It's not Canadian hockey, though. We watched the same amount of hockey this year. That's just persistence, you know? You know who you are. Texans fan. Saga targets as a must or may? Not sure I understand the question. What do you mean by Saga targets? Do you mean, like, fetching of the Saga? The 3rd chapter is a must. Like, you have to lose the Saga in chapter 3. If you're asking, can you decline the search? No, you have to search. The White 1-2 chapter. Oh, it's a must. So yeah, I guess you could, you would target your opponent's creatures, but it probably wouldn't come up that much. They're eating for 1? I guess they can't do it for 0 because this is a 2. Sure. The real question is, how much time are they going to be down when we win this match? That's the real question. Alright, you got it. It's hard to know myself. Alright, chapter 2. Oh, this thing can't attack. I forgot about that. I don't know why I thought this thing could attack this turn. It exiles it and then returns it. Okay. Just gonna do this and hold up token. Wait. Don't have 6. I had 1 more mana than I thought. There we go. Any Grixis sleepers? I don't know what it is, but every single time I play against Grixis Shadow, my opponents always take so long. I don't understand what it is. Is this just like, it's just the Grixis thing? Alright, go. Hard deck, yeah. I mean, we have the Doom Sleeper emote, so, you know. If y'all want to spam that Doom Sleeper emote, be my guest. This is what we call an appropriate time to use the emote. And if you don't have the Doom Sleeper emote, well, if you subscribe to the channel, you get access to all of the awesome emotes that are on the channel. Including the Doom Sleeper. Do I even care about this? I don't think I do. I'm just going to cast Rain. Target the Scourge. Go ham. I could play the hole, but I guess I'll see if they counter this. Well, if they drown this, they lose, so they can't counter this. I just have lethal in play. This card's been pretty good, huh? Chat, after you've seen these first 3 matches, what is your overall impression of this card? Michiko's Reign of Truth. 1 in chat if you like it, 2 if you don't. So they kill the Scourge and take 7. Oh, I could have just played Portable Hole and I would have had lethal. Whatever. Oh, yeah, no, it would have been lethal. Yeah, it would have been lethal. Whatever. I'm just spotting them a turn. I hope I get punished for spotting them a turn for no reason. People like it when we 5-0. Yeah. If I knew how to do math. If only I knew how to do math. Besage is 52 ticks. It is. It's a lot of ticks. Target my construct. Okay, make mana. Make the mana. I'm falling asleep over here, opponent. Killing me. I'm just gonna go Lurrus Sentinel, I think. Because I want to play a creature off of it. There's not a ton of reason to do this pre-combat, but I should have almost played Sentinel. I should have played the Drum first. Then the Lurrus, then the Sentinel. So they push this. Alright, push resolves. Uh-huh. Alright, your turn. You may proceed. This card is a rare. What card? This card's not a rare, it's an uncommon. Oh, Besage you. Yeah. Playing Magic in 2022. Okay. Resolves. Two-Wake wins the match! Woo! 3-0. Let's go. If Portable Hole is bad, this hand's bad, but I'm gonna keep it. It's got upside. Really hope they play a 1-mana spell on turn 1 that I can Portable Hole. Deck needs all that glitters? No. Michiko's is a better all that glitters. It's like all that glitters, but you don't have to, like, YOLO. You know? It's like... It's all that glitters, but you don't actually lose everything when you cast it. Well, I was going to play Portable Hole, but I guess I'll play Plating now. Our hand's probably too slow to beat Amulet, right? Our hand's good, but it's just kind of slow. I can, but now that I drew the Plating, I think it's better to just play Plating. Like, now I could just go Sentinel. I can't Sentinel and Portable Hole because I don't have 2 white. I guess I could just go Sentinel Equip Plating, which I think is better than activating Saga because it actually gets in damage this turn. I guess they just chump block, but... Is it crazy to go Portable Hole this? Oh, they have the stupid Saga, right. Oh, this is so awkward. What if I just equip both? 3, 4, attack for 5, and they can't trade because the Memnite is 2 toughness. Could equip both. Could also Portable Hole plus Shadowspear. That's bad. That's only 2 damage. This is tough. I think I'm just going to equip both. I think it's my best line. It's not a good line, but I think it's the best line that I have available to me. Right? I think making a Saga token is too slow. It's close. Equip Plating, Sentinel, EOT, equip to Sentinel, increase its toughness. Well, the problem is, if I equip Plating and attack, they just trade. And I think the trade's kind of bad for me. I'm sorry for promoting to your brand, for sure you hate me. Those kinds of decks, yeah. Well, that's the thing, Ashanti. Like, I don't actually mind queuing into Neo brand, because, you know, it's just over quickly. Well, my opponent casts Neoform and I'll just scoop match. So, you know, it's a quick match if you're playing Neoform. So I don't mind it that much. But I'm just not going to waste my time, you know? Three, huh? Okay, I don't think I'm making constructs. I think I'm going to make a mana. I guess I'm going to Portable Hole the Construct token. Try to push a lot of damage here. Let's get a drum. So I can go Sentinel, Portable Hole plus Overseer. Oh, I have to Portable Hole the Amulet, don't I? Do I risk it? I could risk it. This is close, right? Because if I kill the token... I mean, I guess I kill the Amulet, they block, they take 5, they go to 10. Chance I could maybe still kill them next turn anyways. This is really close. I know, if they have a bounce land, I'm fucked, because they have guaranteed Titan with the bounce land, because they have the castle to make extra mana. Tough spot. I think it's double hole. I can't do that. I don't have an extra white. I think I have to go for broke here. I think I have to go for broke. I don't think I can afford to trade the Memnite this turn. This is one of those play to win the game lines and not play to not lose the game lines. Is 30 enough? Well, it's 31, but maybe. I mean, without a second amulet, we're probably not dead, right? Like, they're limited as to what they can do if they only have one amulet. Okay. So they tighten us, but it'd still be beatable. We'll see. Okay. Do they not have the Titan? They have Teleria West? Oh, they just wanted to leave up the Saga? No? Oh, they have Colossus. I see. Okay. Okay, that's not great. They brick? Please tell me they bricked. Oh no, they're just choosing a name with Cavern. Damn it. Okay, they stopped. And they only have 4 mana. And they have a 6/6 Colossus. I think this is winnable. Well, they don't have enough to cast Titan. They only have 4 mana. So they can't play Titan off of this. Oh, they can go Dryad plus land. Sheesh. That's bad. Yeah, that's bad. Oh, should have killed the amulet, I guess. Should kill the amulet. Yeah. Should have killed the amulet. It's almost like this was avoidable. Alright. You win. I fucked up. Alright, Dispatch is good. Canonist, I think, is kind of mopey. Lion Sash, bad. Wear Tear is good. I kind of like Needle, too. I don't like Sentinel. I think I'm going to cut Overseer. It's kind of slow, I think. Then maybe one Ginge. Or the Jar. The Jar can probably go. Is Needle actually good? Maybe Needle is worse than I think it is. I mean, you can hit Teleria West or the Hasteland. Let's try Needle. Yeah, I should have just killed the. I should have killed the amulet. Because the thing is, if they play nothing that turn, I'm still like probably winning, right? I don't know. Like I wouldn't have been able to kill them the next turn, and they would have got amulet the turn after from the Saga. Different game, but it's close. We're still talking about Canada. I know. We're back to talking about Canada. Never left. That's the joke. Alright, game number 2 on the plate. Let's try not to throw the game again. So this hand is turn 1 Vault Skirge, turn 2 Michiko. I'm going to keep it. This hand really needs to find a third land. But I think this is pretty high upside. It's like turn 2, attack for 4. Is that good enough? We can't ever beat a Force of Vigor, but, you know, whatever. If they force us, they force us. I'm just going to scoop if they play it. Please don't force me. Please don't force me. I did not get forced. For ya. Chasing shadows, choices. Dryad. Dr. Yad. Alright, please give me a land. Please give me a land. It's not quite a land. Alright, so that happens. This is really awkward. Oh my god. Sucks. I mean, I can wear tear, well, I guess tear, either the Dryad or the Saga. And then, like, what if I went Tear the Dryad and Needle Slayer Stronghold? I guess I should Needle the other land, because that's the one that Pumpkinwine played. Battlements. We're about to stun raid ourselves. You're not a fan? Oh, I see what you did there. I could just get busy and just... I could just play another one of these and just get busy. Probably gonna die if I do that, though. Alright, I'll attack first. This feels bad. We are so dead. Hanweir Battlements. Guess I probably want to kill it now, so they can't play extra lands. Go. Needle Castle. I'm going to choose the Needle Battlements because that's what Pumpkinwine played in his PTQ winning list. And I assume a lot of people will just copy him. It'd be funny if we got Slayers, though. Oh, you said Needle. No, you can't Needle this. This is a mana ability. Needle does not work against mana abilities. I mean, you're allowed to name Castle Gingerbrute with Pithing Needle, but it's not going to do what you want it to do. Getting tightened. You cheat your friends. At least you're honest about it, Raoul. At least you're honest about it, you know? If they show me Slayers, I'm just gonna scoop. Well, if they're thinking this long, they don't have Slayers. 2 Valakuts. Jesus. So they have a second Dryad in their hand? It's not good. Nothing I can do. Pretty sure we are dead. Do I have any outs? Not really, right? I think I have to portable hold the amulet and just somehow hope they can't make a Dryad next turn, because they have to pay for Pact. I think I'm gonna get Signal Pest. This thing flips. Play drum. Play portable hole on the amulet. Gingerbrute. Can make a 6/6 to block the Titan, or a 7/7, I guess I should say. We'll gain a life. Poutine, huh? We're talking about poutine? I haven't had proper poutine. I went to Canada once. Well, I've been to Canada a couple times, but one of the times I went to Canada, we got poutine, but I think it was from like a really shitty place. You know, it wasn't like actual good poutine. Alright, we dead. That sounds good. Did I use Alta Vista to search up the MapQuest website? Maybe. You don't know. You don't know me. Yeah. Yeah. You're gonna take my Springleaf Drum. That's not good. Should take Drum. Well, now my hand's awful. My hand is now awful. Unless we draw a land. I think it's better if we find a land, but if we don't draw a land, it's going to be tough. Were I born the last time the Cowboys won a Super Bowl? Hey. It was Aikman, right? Aikman was, wasn't that 94? When did they win with Troy? It was 94, right? 93, 94, something like that. Rats. Dude, I wanted Cincinnati to win the Super Bowl so bad. It was 95, okay. 95 was the last time. I knew it was one of those two. I knew there was a good run in those... Ooh. Ooh. I should have played this pre-combat, but whatever. I just want F6 value. What's up, Potter? What? My opponent just Soaring Thought Thiefed me? What is this shit? What is happening? For real? And they did a push? What? Bro. Yeah, this is... Come on, man. We're not supposed to... The Soaring Thought Thief. I mean, they can't win anyways, but, you know. I can't. The Soaring Thought Thief. Spike Tech? I thought Spike had Lurrus. Oh, no, because he had Kaido. Yeah. I don't know why I thought he had Lurrus, but no, he was playing Kaido. Alright, well, this game's over. You know, card's really good against blue-black decks? Urza's Saga. Because you don't even have to think. You just activate your Saga. And they just can't win. I kind of want to get a jar. Just in case they have another push. Let's jar them. Game's already over anyways. Thieves Guild Enforcer. Okay. They block, I'll jar. So they don't have Fatal Push up this turn. They're gonna mill me for 44 cards this turn? Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't think that's gonna happen. Something tells me that that's not going to happen. I don't quite have lethal with Michiko's plus Gingerbrute, but pretty close. Oh no, a Kaido. Oh no. A Kaido? Not a Kaido. I will say, I'm not been the most impressed with this deck. This is the second time we played against this deck, but... Talos 41, 13 months! Thank you for the 13 months of support. Really appreciate that, buddy. Welcome back. Get some sub-hype in the chat for Talos. And some hype in the chat for this song, because this song is an absolute banger. Arguments and failed attempts to fly. It's a really good song. What do we want against blue-black Roogs? Blue-black Roogs. Is Lion Sash good? I think it is, right? You just mess with the graveyard sizing. This card seems bad. Jar doesn't seem great. I'm just gonna do this. I don't even think I want Dispatch. I don't really think I give a shit about their creatures. This hand is fine. I mean, I wish I had a Saga, but I'll keep. Eyes half open, maybe we're bent and broken. Do a Pioneer deck tech. I'll do one for you, Telos. I gotcha. There's so much more. Listening to a lower curve, yeah. Well, you know, my opponent had the choice to put Lurrus into their deck, but they chose to put Kaido. Ooh. Whether or not that was a good decision is yet to be determined, but... Yeah, if you want to do deck tech, tell us I'm down. Just drop a link in chat. Playing Urza, playing Esper Sentinel on turn 1 against a blue-black deck feels like cheating. It's either a draw card or Time Walk. Which one does this do? This is Raise Dead, right? This card, military cards, check creature, plays very good. Okay, bet. I'm just gonna slam plating, I think. I'm gonna equip the Ornithopter because if they have the 1/3, I don't want them to trade for the Sentinel. I know I get 1 less damage in, and they don't have to pay the extra tax on Sentinel next turn, but I think it's a lot better if they have the 1/3. Because they can't trade for this, it's just a jump block. I got by the 1/3. You know, it's one of those things where they get you once with the 1/3, and it's just not going to happen again. That's not on my watch, opponent. Not on my watch. Not going to happen. Get out of here. Hit for an autopsy, ETC show last week in Worcester was amazing. Who else was there, Spice? Who else was there? Alright, we get a deck tech right after this match. Yeah, I'm just going to pick up Lurrus this turn. I'm not going to attack with the Memnite, obviously. I played around it last turn, I'll play around it again this turn. Five 0 with this in your first league. Nice. Say what? Does that even do anything? I don't even think that does anything. I actually don't think... Yeah, I just played my whole hand. It didn't do anything. I guess I can't play the Scourge. Alright, whatever. Go. Your turn. It literally didn't do anything. I mean, I guess it fogged, but... Enterprise Earth, Signs of the Swarm, Great American Ghost, and Ingested. Ooh, that sounds like a good show. Yeah, they just fogged me. It's fine, we got fogged. Equip Ornithopter. Go to combat, because I still kind of want to pick up Lurrus this turn. This is also better if they have a second Hercules. Like, if I play Scourge Signal Pest pre-combat, and then get Hercules again, it's still honestly not even that bad. I'm just gonna dump my hand. No Lurrus this turn. It's fine. I'm not gonna activate the Nexus though. It's a little too greedy if they have a second Hercules. Alright, take 6. Go. My body's closed, yeah. What do we got, opponent? Oh, there's the 1/3. They finally decided to cast it. They finally decided to cast it. Even though I played her, I played around it the whole game. This does not seem like a very good matchup for our opponent's deck. This one seems kind of tough. It's really hard to beat an Urza Saga deck when you're playing blue-black. I mean, I guess Hercules is good against Saga exactly, but Hercules is not really good against the rest of most of their decks, so... Yeah, we have Kataki at home. I mean, it's basically just Fog, right? It's pretty much just Fog. Okay, chat, question. If Energy Flux was in Modern, do you think that blue decks would play it? Like, blue decks that didn't have access to Stony Silence or Kataki or Disenchant, like blue-black, or blue... I guess not blue-black, but... Or not blue-green, but... Specifically blue-black. Do you think that people would play Energy Flux? Probably not, right? It's too slow. Yeah, it's also just heinously slow. What's the best way to go about this? If I shove with everything and they have Fatal Push for this, they get to eat one of these. It's kind of not the best for me. Oh, I can just Portable Hole this. What am I saying? Yeah, I'm an idiot. I just Portable Hole this. I'm sitting here thinking about whether I should shove, and I literally just have the Portable Hole. Because if they drown this, they have to chump block, so... I'm stupid. Sorry, chat, I'm stupid. Spike got Hurkyl's recalled earlier, no need for Flux. Well, it's just like, Hurkyl's recall is just not that good in so many spots. Alright, drone happens. They take 4. They go to 2, and then I pick up Lurrus. Your turn. Alright, we got another 4-1 chat. 2 4-1s. Not too bad. Not too bad. I mean, we had a rough start with a couple of, throwaway leagues, but Ragavan. Oh, I got a pack. I got a boosty. Ooh, 4 dogs. 4 dogs, are you still here? 4 dogs. 4 dogs, where you at?